All right, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend to Grow. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today is going to be a twin flames reading. So let's find out what's going on with Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, all right? If you guys want to book something personal, my information is down below in the description box. So if there's any promos going on, it'll be down below, okay? So any codes. I also have a self-love course called Become a Love Magnet that I highly recommend if you're on the spiritual journey. And I do have guided meditations as well. Okay, let's take a look and see. So what is going on right now? What is going on? So Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and the connecting energy currently is, okay, so stalking. Okay, so you guys are watching each other. Whoops. Right now, connecting the two of you. So maybe there's some distance. Maybe you're not really talking to your Divine Masculine right now because we do have this stalking, right? So typically if, oh, sorry guys, that just became really bright, eh? The sun's coming through. Hopefully it'll be okay. So I'm seeing that you guys are doing a lot of watching. You're watching each other, you're spying on each other, but there's probably a distance, or maybe you're not talking right now, okay? So what's going on with your Divine Masculine? We have surrender. So they're trying to let go. Maybe there's something that they need to let go of. They could be in this energy of maybe they've been trying to hold on to something and they're realizing that they can't. They're realizing that they just need to surrender. They just need to let go. So this is actually good energy. And then the Divine Feminine is going through a tower moment here. We have destruction. So things could be blowing up on the Divine Feminine side. So for those of you who are Divine Feminines who are watching, you could be feeling that right now you're going through a lot. You may be feeling like the foundation that you've built in your life is kind of crumbling. Maybe your old belief systems are shifting and changing here. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look here. Okay, so clarify surrender. Clarify surrender, Spirit. Yeah, so exactly. Okay, so really good energy. So we have Capricorn here. So you could be a Capricorn or your Divine Masculine could be, but what is your Divine Masculine surrendering? Addictions, codependencies, any unhealthy attachments to people, okay? So the Devil in reverse, this is actually really good. So they're realizing they need to let go of these things. They need to let go of these things that aren't serving them anymore, okay? So like I said, I am getting a positive energy here. Let's clarify destruction here. The Five of Cups in reverse, okay? So for a lot of you Divine Feminines, I'm getting a sense that there are things in your life that have kind of blown apart here, right? The Tower is about things falling apart. The Tower is about things being kind of unexpected, but also can indicate loss. It can indicate things that we've held on to that we've lost. And the Five of Cups is all about loss. So for a lot of you, you haven't really overcome what you've lost. So maybe you've lost a lot in this connection, or you've lost a lot on this journey, and some of you are still focused on what you've lost or what's gone wrong instead of what could go right or what could be benefiting you because of this destruction. Okay, so the mindset of the Divine Feminine may need to shift a little bit here. Is kind of what I'm getting. So for those of you who are focused a lot on like, wow, look at all these things that went wrong, or look at all these things that I've lost, there's a call to try to shift your perspective to maybe this is actually working out for you. Okay, so why is Observer here? Why is Observer here? Yeah, so that's exactly what I was getting. I feel like for most of you, if you're tuning into this reading, it's likely that you're not really talking to your Divine Masculine right now, or if you're a Divine Masculine, you're not talking to your Divine Feminine. There's really little to no give or take at this point, and that's why you guys are kind of just watching each other. Okay, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so what's the Divine Masculine's energy towards the Feminine right now? So what is the Divine Masculine's energy towards the Feminine? The Page of Cups in reverse. They've been thinking about reaching out. They've been thinking about apologizing to the Divine Feminine. Let's see what this is about. Page of Cups reverse. They have been holding back, so I don't feel like they've done it yet, but they've been thinking about apologizing to you for the pain that they caused you. Ten of Swords. So they might feel like they're responsible for the ending or responsible for whatever happened, or some of them are in pain as well here, but it's like they're aware that they might have betrayed you or hurt you in some way, and so their energy towards you is that they've been thinking about apologizing, but very likely that they haven't done it yet, okay? Because typically when I see the Page of Cups in reverse, this is someone who's holding back an apology. So they might just be in this process right now where they're trying to get over their own pain first before they apologize to you. I'm just gonna move this over a little bit here. Okay, hopefully you guys can see. Okay, so what's the Divine Feminine's energy towards the Divine Masculine? What's the Divine Feminine's energy? The High Priestess. So a lot of you are very intuitive, okay? There is a sense of mystery, your energy towards your Divine Masculine. I feel like a lot of you are not really revealing yourselves right now, but some of you may just be intuitively picking up on your Divine Masculine, okay? Maybe you're just connecting with them more telepathically at this point, because right now with the Two of Swords, you're very unsure. So you may be feeling this connection more like intuitively, but when it comes to the actual physical world, you're really uncertain about where this is heading. Maybe you're uncertain about where your head is at right now when it comes to the situation. So I'm getting more of a, like you're more connected in the 5D opposed to in the 3D right now. I think in the 3D there's a lot of confusion and uncertainty. But I do see this kind of telepathic sort of connection. Maybe you're having dreams or you're just intuitively connecting, okay? Some of you guys are coming across as a bit mysterious though, or you're not really wanting to reveal yourself right now, especially if you are in this destructive energy or in this, if you just dealt with a Tower moment, okay? All right, so let's see what the current challenge is for this, for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. So what's the current challenge? We have Summer, and we have Inner Child, okay? For some of you, the summertime could be very significant. There could have been a major shift or a major challenge in the summertime, okay, is what I'm getting here. So this could just be significant, like more of a timestamp for some of you guys. And then we also have Inner Child. So it could be that at this point in time, a lot of inner child wounds are coming up to the surface to be healed. So this is one of the things that is creating a challenge in this connection, is dealing with these inner child wounds. Okay, maybe it's happening in the summertime, or there could have been something significant that happened in the summertime between the two of you. Okay, so things may shift more in the fall, okay, but I'm definitely getting that summer could have been a turbulent time for some of you guys, okay? So what are your Divine Masculine's intentions? What are their current intentions towards you? We have the Four of Swords, so they're staying silent right now. And like I said, I feel like they're holding back this apology. So right now, a lot of you Divine Feminines, maybe you're waiting for communication. Their intentions are to stay silent or to keep the separation. Why is this? The Seven of Cups. They're still trying to figure things out. I feel like they're still confused right now, okay? They're still quite confused. Let's see what they're confused about. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, it's like they're just trying to wait to see what happens. A lot of them are mentally confused, emotionally confused. So right now they're just taking this time to kind of see how things play out. Okay, let's take a look at your intentions towards your Divine Masculine. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, I'm getting a very specific message for these Divine Feminines. Okay, yeah, Six of Cups and the Nine of Swords, both in reverse. So what I'm getting, there's a common theme coming through for the Divine Feminines, and it's you guys are very stuck in the past. Very stuck in the past. It's like there's this unwillingness to let go of what has happened. And I feel like it's because either there was a huge loss or things didn't really go the way that you thought they were going to go. And so you're holding on to like the idea of what was, or you're holding on to something from the past that's actually not allowing you to move forward, is what I'm getting. Because Six of Cups is all about the past is coming back to haunt you, but I also feel like there was a memory from the past or something that happened in the past that you can't seem to let go of, and you're stuck in your head about it. But also too, it's like there's this loss that you can't seem to get over, or you're struggling to get over, okay? And this might be causing more turbulent energy in your life at this point. Okay, so some of you are needing to kind of release that, and that might be mirroring their energy of releasing this devil, okay? Releasing the devil energy. But you guys are needing to let go of, it's almost like let go of how you think things should have been. Because you might have had an idea of like, well, this is how it's going to go, or this is how I think it should go. But maybe that's not how it's supposed to go, okay? Because if you hold on, then it just keeps you stuck in the past. So let's see what the likely outcome is. Okay, so within the next few weeks, what's the likely outcome here? We have Strength in reverse. We have Leo energy here. We have the Chariot in reverse. So I'm seeing, I'm getting that right now there's not enough courage, there's not enough strength, there's not enough confidence to move this connection forward right now. Okay, so this could be on your end. I feel like it's more on the Divine Masculine's end. I think it's for both of you guys, but I'm just getting, if you're waiting for them to move things forward, they are not in an energy to. Either they don't have the strength or they just don't have the confidence right now to move the situation forward. Okay, and like I said, I think a lot of the challenge here is the inner child wounds that need to be healed. But their intentions are the Four of Swords, so this doesn't come as a surprise, right? I don't see any forward movement here. If you are waiting for forward movement, doesn't mean that it never will happen, but just in the next few weeks, I'm getting very little to no movement because someone just doesn't feel like they have it in them right now. So what's your Divine Masculine's message for you? Okay, what's your Divine Masculine's message for you? Yeah, they do miss you. So despite the fact that they're not making any moves towards you, they are missing you. Okay, I miss you. We have, I've never felt a love like this before. Okay. So there might be something about this connection that is it's a little bit difficult for them to navigate because they haven't felt something like this before. We have, I'm not ready for commitment. Okay, so they don't feel like they're ready. That could be why they're holding back as well. But we do have all I want to do is talk to you. Okay, so I do feel like just because they're not making moves towards you or just because they're not ready to apologize or make amends, it doesn't mean that they're not missing you. It doesn't mean that they're not wanting to be with you. It's just that they're not in a place to be ready. Let's actually clarify this. I'm not ready for commitment. Queen of Cups. Clarify. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we have the Tower here. Let's get one more. What is this? The Page of Cups reversed again. Okay, so it's something, okay. What I'm getting, it's actually kind of a mirroring energy because you're coming through as a Divine Feminine. We have the Destruction for you. We have the Queen of Cups and the Tower. I feel like this is a Divine Masculine who feels like he cannot take on his emotions right now. He is not ready to take on the challenge or the change that he or she would be required to take on in order to be in a commitment. It's like to be in a commitment, they would have to tap into their feminine side. They would have to honor the feminine. They would have to be in tune with their emotions. And this is too much of a change, or this would cause too much of a change right now. Okay, so there's a fear of this. There's like a fear that they're not ready to open up to this right now. Okay, because I do think at this point they're still in the process of letting something go anyways, but being in a commitment would mean that they have to open their heart. They would have to tap into their feminine side. They would have to honor the feminine. They're not quite there yet. I do think at some point they do need to apologize because the Page of Cups has come through twice in reverse. Okay, so at some point do expect an apology from them, but right now they're not quite ready for it. So it just seems like most of you guys are just kind of watching each other from afar. Not really any moves, not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't see any moves. What's the advice for the feminine? What's the advice for the feminine right now? The Hanged Man in reverse. So you guys, again, okay, so I do feel like there's a lot of mirroring energy between the two of you, but I'm seeing with this is that a lot of you are holding on to something that you need to let go of. You've been called to surrender something. You've been called to let something go, okay? And I think it's this sadness or this regret or this loss, and you're holding on, okay? The Hangman is all about surrender, but you're resisting this. You're resisting let's clarify. Why is the Hangman here? The Knight of Cups in reverse. It's your Divine Masculine. It's like there's this reluctancy to let this situation go right now. You're holding on to this, like, I don't want to say half-assed, but I do want to say that because it's kind of like what you're receiving right now from your Divine Masculine is more of like it's like a half version of them. They're not fully in their power. We have the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone who has emotions but who's not ready for commitment, who's not even pursuing you at this point, but you're still holding on to it, maybe because of the past. Maybe there's high hopes for the past, but you guys are needing to let this go right now. Like, you're needing to surrender this energy. And I think that that's hard for a lot of you guys at this point. But I'm seeing here that there's a reluctancy to kind of let go. This is about holding on to something that you're being called to release. And it seems like a lot of you are holding on to this energy that isn't fully what you want. Okay, so sometimes we have to let go of things if we want what we truly desire, right? So sometimes energy will come into our lives and it's sort of like part of what we want. It's not the whole thing, you know, like if it was like out of 10, we might be like, okay, this is like 3 out of 10 in terms of what I want. And many people will take that because of fear. They'll take it and say, okay, I'll settle. So you guys are needing to let go and wait until you get the 10 out of 10. Wait until you have the energy come into your life that is exactly what you want. Okay, so I think a lot of this destruction is because there is this holding on to something that wasn't even really best for you in the first place. Like, we have the 5 of Cups here, and I do feel like you've experienced a loss, but if you really evaluate it, was it that big of a loss, or was it just something that you built up in your mind? Okay, but that's what I'm getting. So as you guys release this energy that isn't really aligned with you right now, right, a divine masculine who's not really stepping up fully, as you guys release this energy, I'm seeing that it's helping this divine masculine release this devil energy, addictions, toxic patterns, karmic partners, whatever it may be. It's allowing them to release this energy at the same time. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys. So I truly hope that this reading was helpful. If you want to book a personal reading, my information is down below. Like I said, there is a promo going on. So anytime there'll be a little note in the description box down at the bottom, okay? But I also have a self-love course called Become a Love Magnet that I highly, highly, highly recommend to anyone on the spiritual path. It's the foundation to all spirituality. It's how to tap into your soul energy, how to love yourself on the deepest level possible, how to overcome heartbreak, how to overcome negative programming. It's all in there. Attachment styles, which I talk a lot about in here. Everything is literally in that course, okay? So if you want to check that out, there's a link down below. But I'm sending you guys absolute love and light, and I wish you all of the best on your journey. Take care.